Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. We are from Group J6 Class BKAM2013 Management Accounting 1. So today we would like to present our articles review on ABC applications in manufacturing industry. Here are J6 group members. So firstly, my name is Hafizatul Najhah binti Manurman and my metric number is 281461 and I would like to discuss on the introduction part of our articles review. I was reviewing two articles. First one, Activity-Based Costing Application Methodology for Manufacturing Industries from Economica, a Management Journal by Boris Popisco 2010, and another is from International Journal of Business and Society entitled Activity-Based Costing Adoption Among Manufacturing Organization, The Case of Malaysia by Rohanita Maila in Daing Nasir Ibrahim 2006. For both articles, there's a similar thought on ABC application in manufacturing industry, which is they declare that activity-based costing is a system that fit in the legs of traditional costing system to create a strong relationship between the products and the cost. For me, I will agree with this statement. It is because ABC has a better practicing in the recognition of cost, while some inadequate information is produced by traditional costing. So, the articles tend to help the manufacturer to see the relationship between the products and costs more widely to have a better decision for the company by having relevant and timely accounting information. This is crucial for a company who apply POLC, which are planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Next, for the review of article by Boris 2010, this article aiming the reader to see the ABC system wider that can be applied. In this case, the article was supposedly able to present the distinguish between the ABC system and traditional costing system. So I believe the article was successfully bringing the reader to the better understanding of the idea on what is the ABC system is all about and how it is different from traditional costing, as the researcher was clarifying each of the process of applying the ABC system in the articles in details. For instance, this article stated 4 steps of successful implementation process of ABC. First, identifying your organization major activities, and then assigning cost to cost pool or center. Next, determining cost drivers for each of activity, and lastly, assign cost to activities to products based on their individual demand on activities. So I believe this article can assist the manufacturers to see a clear path to have the good accounting information by having a good accounting system. Next, for article by Rohanita and Daing 2006, they were able reaching their case studies objective, which is to know the percentage on adoption of ABC system among manufacturing industries in Malaysia, where the finding shows the number of organizations adopting ABC is lower, which is only 36.11%, than organization non-adopting ABC, which is 63.89%. In my opinion, this article tried to tell the readers how the use of ABC in Malaysia is still unpopular among manufacturing industry, even it is more beneficial than traditional costing. So, to build an idea solving this problem, the researchers highlighting the discussion for the organization that adopted ABC system by finding the main factors for positive influence in adopting it, such as the factor of organization support and usefulness of cost information for decision making. In my point of view, it is a good way by the researchers to write this article to bring the readers to understand the real reason why ABC is a way better. However, to strengthen these findings, the researchers may show a good example of a manufacturing company that successfully used ABC system in their company in a way to underpin readers' conviction towards the effectiveness of ABC in dealing with the products and costs, so that many manufacturers tend to change the traditional costing into ABC system. Thank you.
My name is Intan Syahzabati Salahuddin, metric number 281453, Group J6. I will present based on factors influencing on ABC application in manufacturing industry. There are 2 articles that I reviewed. The first article is Factors Influencing Activity-Based Costing Adoption in Manufacturing Industry by Rohanita Maila and Daing Nasir Ibrahim 2007. And the second article is Factors Affecting the Application of Activity-Based Costing Method in Manufacturing Firms in Vietnam by Tung Van Tran and Ngong Gok Nguyen Thao 2020. The first article is by Rohanita Maila and Daing Nasir Ibrahim 2007. In my review, the purpose of this article is to give better understanding about the activity-based costing method to the manufacturing organization in Malaysia. In my opinion, the author tries to help the organization to compete better in this competitive industry using the highly cost-effective approach. Therefore, the author tries to help with providing the knowledge to the organization about the ABC method because it gives more advantage than traditional costing. Because in Malaysia, the number of adopters is lower than non-adopter. I agree with the author that more manufacturing organizations will adopt the ABC method in the future, and it will necessitate the empirical research to assess the various of study in explaining the adoption process. Based on the article, the author used various of studies and analysis in determining what factors influence the adoption of ABC in manufacturing organization. The article clearly provided all the findings and the data with explanation. The article can help more manufacturing organizations to better understand about the ABC method in order to improve their costing method. There are three factors that influence the adoption of ABC method. The first factor is internal measures. It is about the performance of the company from the aspect of internal and external. For example, a study found that manufacturing organizations in Malaysia place a great emphasis in financial measures. The second factor is organization support from the management and non-accounting department. For example, Cooper 1992 conclude that top management determine the success of the organization. The third factor is usefulness of cost information in decision making. For example, based on Anderson 1995, ABC results in better decision making is one of the criteria at GM company. The second article by Tung Van Tran and Gong Gok Nguyen Chao 2020. In my review, the purpose of this article is to help manufacturing firm in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam to have a better performance with the application of ABC method. The author reached the purpose of this study where there is a positive relationship between the manufacturing firm's performance with the application of ABC method. In my opinion, with the various of study that author showed in the article can prove that ABC method is important for manufacturing firms to have a better cost efficiency and enhance the company's performance. I do agree with the author that company's performance improve as they appropriately use the ABC method. In this article, the author conduct different methods of analysis to get the significant and notable factors affecting the application of ABC method in manufacturing firms. The article can assist more manufacturing firms in Vietnam to use the ABC method in order to grow their business with a better performance. There are three factors affecting the application of ABC with higher standardized wage. The first factor is administrator perception on company's environment and management characteristic with highest standardized wage of 0.197. The second factor is cost control strategy with standardized wage of 0.195. The cost that has been used to the firm must be benefit. The third factor is competition level with standardized wage of 0.161. This is one of the environmental factor whereas the firm compete with another firm in form of the performance.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Alif Ridwan bin Roziki, metric number 281497. I would like to present about the implementation of ABC in manufacturing industry. Based on the article view of the application of activity-based costing in a manufacturing company, a comparison with traditional costing by Gongkatan Sale 2005, and the article of the success and failure of the activity-based costing system by Murugan 2010. The review of the article written by Gongkatan Sale mainly discussing about the application of ABC in manufacturing company and the comparison between the ABC and traditional costing based on the effect obtained from the product cost based on the implementation of ABC in manufacturing company. While the article written by Mr. Murugan mainly discussed about the factors that determine the success and failure of the implementation of ABC, where the authors, Mr. Murugan, has discussed more details about the multiple steps in order to implement the ABC in manufacturing company. Based on these two articles, I have identified there are two different approaches proposed by both authors, which in my opinion is accepted and justified due to the fact that there are many companies that offer different types of product, which is either custom or homogeneous, and due to different circumstances, which makes the system of ABC are different towards each other. According to BKAM2013, the approach used to implement ABC in manufacturing company is by performing ABC calculation, where the company need to focus more on steps proposed and used by the authors to implement ABC in manufacturing company include the company to determine or identify the activities that incur or generate the overhead costs, determine the cost for each activity involved, and identify the cost driver for each activity. Next, the company need to collect all the data incurred during the current period and compute the product cost for the ending period. And finally, the company need to prepare a report for the ABC in ending period. There are 9 steps proposed by Morgan in order to implement ABC in manufacturing company. The first is to identify and assess the needs of the company to use the ABC system. The second is to prepare a training requirement for the workers to get used to the new system. The third is to prepare or define the scopes of the company to need to be achieved from the use of ABC system. The fourth, to identify the activity involved in generating a cost flow, the overhead cost, and determine its cost driver for each activity. The fifth is to create or build the cost and operational cost flow. The sixth is to collect the data incurred during current period. And the seventh is to build a software so that the company able to compute the product cost and reconcile it based on the data collected in the current period. The eighth, the company need to interpret the result and prepare a management report. And lastly, the company need to integrate the data collection and prepare a reporting for the external user.
Hello, my name is BKAM2013 binti Syabri Rasha and my metric number is 280916. Now I would want to present the advantages of applying ABC costing system in manufacturing company. I had done the review on the 2 articles, and for the first article, it has been written by F. Young 2019 from International Journal of Advanced Research with title Effect of Activity-Based Costing ABC on the Productivity of Manufacturing Company. Secondly, from SSRN Electronic Journal with the title Activity-Based Costing System, Advantages and Disadvantages by Metin Ritanoglu 2004. I will review for the article from FYA 2019. Based on this article, the main of this research was see the effect of activity-based costing system in manufacturing productivity. On the other side, traditional cost system methods is allocated overhead costs based on single drive, such as overhead absorption base, are inaccurate because they always allocated too much cost to one product and not enough to another based on the overhead absorption base. To solve this matter, the activity-based costing system approach was created to provide more accurate picture of how actions were undertaken during the creation of product or service affect costs. I agree with the result, which has been revealed that the ABC approach has a strong and favorable relationship with the efficiency of the manufacturing process. The effectiveness of ABC to the manufacturing company can be measured based on cost driver fitness, cost calculation accuracy, cost information creditability, and cost reporting usefulness. The benefit of employing activity-based costing system in manufacturing company is, first, can ensure all staff are aware of the various costs and accuracy. After that, waste can be identified and will be eliminated systematically in operating activities. Next, can lead the management in process optimization to increase the production efficiency. After that, change will be found to increase the effectiveness of business process. And lastly, cost labor, manufacturing time, and raw material usage can be analyzed. Based on a second article by Metin Rehanoglu 2004, the article are doing a research the difference between activity costing and traditional costing systems. The researcher want to show the ABC system can solve the problem caused by the traditional costing systems. In my opinion, the article want to prove why many companies, especially manufacturing companies, apply ABC systems than traditional systems to determine their product cost. After throughout the article, I eager to believe with the author about the advantages of ABC to the manufacturing company can provide good benefits to the company, especially in the production department. There are some advantages can be acquired in this second article, which is first, product cost is more accurate and decision making for set the price can be more reliable. Secondly, can enhance the ability of an analyst to approximate the monetary flows. Lastly, the activity cost information can be used by a company to manage costs and create a better plan. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Novita Maisara with meeting number 280909. For the conclusion part, I'm going to present to you these two articles that I have reviewed. The first article is about activity-based costing for manufacturing cost reduction and continuous improvement, written by Dalal Al-Edan and others in 2019. The second article is about activity-based costing around the world, written by Maha Faisal Al-Sayegh in 2020. Here is a comparison of two costing systems, which is traditional costing and activity-based costing for a manufacturing company from the article. From this table, we can see that the S is actually stand for traditional costing, that is a current system that used by the company, and the should be is a improved system, which is activity-based costing method. From this project, we can see that activity-based costing method have shown the true value of the product is much lower than using traditional costing. This is because traditional costing is taking into account one cost pool. The reduction of the total cost have give a better cost planning and surely rise the profit of the company. By comparing these two systems, it shows that activity-based costing provide a new technique system with valuable tool in providing smoothly accurate cost information. This is my review for article written by Dalal Al-Edan and others in 2019. From the project we have discussed before, in my opinion, the article have shown that activity-based costing approach give a positive result for manufacturing industry in the future rather than traditional costing. However, ABC systems are more complex and more costly to implement as mentioned in the article. So for this part, I'm going to review to you the activity-based costing approach for a manufacturing firm around the world. As you can see here, this is a list result from a survey of activity-based costing approach for manufacturing firm from country Australia, Ireland and Malaysia. In Australia, a survey study conducted and they found that adoption of activity-based costing in manufacturing firm increased gradually for 56% from a total respondent, and they even enjoy the benefits of activity-based costing. In Ireland, adoption rates of activity-based costing approach are 12% among manufacturing firms. In Malaysia, our country, a study covers Malaysia manufacturing firm, and they found that adoption rates of activity-based costing approach 36% out of total respondents are utilizing ABC system. This is my review of article written by Maha Faisal Al-Sayegh in 2020. From this article, it showed that activity-based costing approach has widely used all over the world and from a various industry, especially manufacturing industry. In conclusion, the application of activity-based costing are successful and reasonable method of costing for manufacturing firm. Other than that, many studies have shown the effectiveness and reliability of activity-based costing method over traditional costing for manufacturing firm.